He comes in and he holds the Bible up, and he holds it high, right? He holds it high, and then he lies. He lies.
Today is April 28th, and welcome back to ACDN-TV. We are aired today due to a conflict in the cafeteria tomorrow, so we hope you're ready to go with the jam-packed episode.
That's right. Today we will cover the first annual Plan Day event at the elementary school and also get some upperclassmen advice to incoming freshmen.
And Katie Moran spoke to some students about all of the political rallies that took place recently in the state. Right now, let's turn it over to junior Evan Pierce, who wanted to revisit the Quittie and do his take on Quittie Wildlife Part 2. Evan?
Hello. Some of you may remember that last year, Gordon Parks took us on an adventure through the Quittie. Well, this year, I'm bringing you back because he didn't show us everything that's pretty cool in here. I forgot to tell you guys, but I have Jeff Winslow and Luke Winslow joining me, and behind the camera is Big Rob. This here is the Pedestrian Bridge, built by Raymond J. Swingaholmer. It was built in 1872. Back in the day, the Megalodon Indians would throw rocks into this very river to simplify a religious ceremony. Here we have Max Winslow demonstrating. If I've ever seen one. Zoom in on that. This here is a bridge spider. You can tell it's a bridge spider because it's on a bridge. Bridge!
I'm a bit skeptical about whether or not Bigfoots reside in the Quittie Park, but if I had to pick a place, it'd be here. Look at the dandelions. Look at how they've obviously been eaten off.
This is a hoe made by the Navajo. They're actually called the Navajo because they knew nothing about hoes. Not a hoe.
This is how you call a grizzly bear.
Native Americans would have used this centuries ago, and this is how they would have killed their cows.
This here is a BMX park built by the Megalodon Indians. This is a very special place for the Navajo Indians. Mainly the children. The children would climb to the top, and whoever's at the top at the end of the day gets to marry the cutest girl.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that cat. Oh wow.
Black and yellow.
You never see an orange and yellow cat like that, especially not in the Quittie. Oh my god, it's so cute.
This is how you call a deer. This hill has an ancient residue of limestone on it. This is where the Pepsi-Cola Indians used to come and get their jimmies in a knot.
The #1 step to finding wildlife in the Quittie is to be smarter than the animals, because animals are stupid, and that is why we eat animals.
Hey! What do you guys think about the Quittie? It's good? It's good! It's good! Woo!
Reeling from the death of singing legend Prince, who died last Thursday at his home in Indianapolis. An autopsy was performed over the weekend, and he was cremated before a private memorial service Saturday for his friends, family, and fellow musicians. He was last seen Wednesday night before a staff member found him unresponsive in an elevator Thursday morning. More details will be released once they are available. In the meantime, quite a bit of new music was discovered in his home that has, to this point, been unreleased to the public. So his record label is deciding on the best way to handle this, as it considers whether Prince intended for any of the music to be released at all. Julian Del Rey has talked to some students to find out what their favorite Prince songs were. Julian?
What are your thoughts on the passing of popular icon Prince?
It's definitely sad that he went so soon. If you listen to any of the news reports, he's continuously making music, always trying new things out. Through the 80s and 90s, he was revolutionary in the music that he did. I liked some of his music, some of it, I didn't care for. But as an artist, though, he's very creative and very well respected by everybody.
Prince wrote his first song when he was 7.
I think Prince was just a very big influence on a lot of other bands in general because he basically created a lot of just different genres of music.
Well, first, it was sad to hear the news of his passing over the last week. And I think that he was a pop icon that will forever be remembered. And I also like that Prince stood for diversity, acceptance, and tolerance.
What are your thoughts on the death of pop icon Prince?
Well, his music was really good. I kind of only knew one song, like Purple Rain, and there's something about a movie and stuff like that. But overall, he was a good guy.
Who was Prince, senor?
Well, he was a singer.
Okay. What songs did he sing?
Well, the only one I can remember is the one 1999, because when I was your age, 1999 was pretty far in the future. He says, I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Can you show me the dance?
No. De ninguna manera.
I have the 1999 album on a vinyl record. I'd say I mostly got into him actually after he passed away.
I know that I had like every CD he ever made. I would sing along to it and stuff.
He was a good prince. I'm surprised he wasn't promoted to king.
Tomorrow marks the middle of the fourth marking period, which means everyone is on the home stretch to the conclusion of the school year on June 2nd. It's hard to believe that final exams start on May 27th. The move from middle school to high school is always a challenging one, but Claire Garland went out to gather some advice from upperclassmen on what the future freshmen should expect. Claire?
Okay. Don't worry about dressing to impress because 30 years from now, it will not matter.
See what time it is?
Get out of here.
If you ever want to get out of school, just get your leftover food from lunch and put it in your chocolate milk, throw it on the floor, say you threw up, and that's your free ticket.
Drop out while you can.
Always lift with your knees and don't touch anyone.
My advice to the freshmen is to be yourself, don't be fake, be real with everyone, and only keep the friends that you want to keep.
Never, ever, ever take a class with a man named Mr. Raymond Kreiser.
My tip for freshmen, don't slide backpacks across the floor in the lunchroom. Akbar.
Don't be that freshman that sprints in the hallways. Just accept the fact that you will be getting less than 4 hours of sleep a night, if any sleep at all.
No matter how tempting it is, don't procrastinate, because your 4 hours of sleep will turn into 1 hour of sleep.
Shade is for lounging, not for throwing.
Don't stress, just finesse.
Pennsylvania's primary election taking place 2 days ago, there was a great deal of political activity that took place around the state. Ted Cruz stopped in Hershey, Donald Trump and Bill Clinton both were in Harrisburg last week, and Bernie Sanders was in Reading and Millersville. Katie Moran talked to a few students who went to these rallies to get their take on what the experience was like.
I went to the Donald Trump rally last week, and I was really excited to see what kind of fanfare went along with this event because I had heard so many people would go to these things. There were a few thousand people inside and easily 1,000 or 2 people who never even got inside. I was there 3 hours before he spoke and still waited 45 minutes to get in line.
I went to the Bernie rally on Friday at Millersville University. He addressed most of the issues that I thought he was going to. He touched on marijuana, the pipeline going on here and actually in Central PA, the fact that he doesn't accept money from super PACs and other candidates do. The people that were there were nice. They were all happy and very energized.
Thursday, I went to the Trump rally. Everybody was like outside if you couldn't get in. Everybody was kind of hostile to each other, and there was just so much yelling, and The riot actually broke out and we were right there, and it was like super scary. It was just a weird environment. Friday when we went to the Bernie rally, it was a completely different experience. You could just feel all the positive energy, and it was more people wanting to help out each other opposed to yelling. Just the two environments themselves were completely different.
Regardless of whether you're for Donald Trump or you're looking at Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton, I think it's really cool that so many people that I've heard are going out to these rallies and want to be part of the process. That's good news for the future of our country moving forward, because I think it is important that people get out there and vote.
Elementary school with first graders for Earth Day, as they recreated the spirit of the former Japan Day with a new activity entitled Plant Day. Emily Bennett covered that story. Emily?
For the past 30 years here at AC, it has been a tradition for high school students to go down to the Cleona Elementary School and help participate in what was once Japan Day. This year, plans have changed, and it is now Plant Day, and it covers the concepts of the STEM curriculum added here at the Cleona Elementary School. This year, in place of the original Japanese themed stations, new activities such as plant-themed bingo, seed planting, seed investigation, vegetable experiments, and a fun flower craft begin a new tradition here at AC this Plant Day.
So today in the craft group, we were making a flower, and they used paper for the bottom, a straw for the stem, a cupcake liner for the petals, and then sunflower seeds for the inside of the flower.
Derek, what's your favorite part about Plant Day?
Definitely the snack group. The snack group is best. Snack group, amazing group.
Hannah, how was it painting the faces of our future?
Well, they were very indecisive on what they wanted painted on their faces, but to see the reactions was great because they really loved it.
Thank you. What was your favorite part about Plant Day, Matt?
Getting to see my mom in the office and getting to see all the happy kids' faces after they planted their seeds.
Elementary students traveled from station to station, learning about our Earth and the things that grow in it. Everyone involved looks forward to this day, as it is a great bonding experience and a way to interact with not only the elementary kids, but with one another.
This year is my second Plant Day / Japan Day. This year I had experiments. Last year I had sumo wrestling with Japan Day. I'm not sure how I feel about the change, but science.
This is my first year at Plant Day, and it's really exciting and fun to get to interact with the kids and do our experiment.
My favorite part about Plant Day was being able to work with the kids and teach them new things that they don't know. And it's a little different from Japan Day. Japan Day you got to go out for recess, but this time you didn't, but it was still fun.
I think Plant Day went very well. The first graders definitely had a lot of fun. They always enjoy when the high schoolers come to visit, and I think the high schoolers had a lot of fun as well. Definitely different stations that we're doing. It's a little bit of a transition from Japan Day, but it has the potential to be just as great as that tradition.
Thank you to everyone who helped make Plant Day a huge success. Now back to you guys.
May is a busy month for AC seniors, so you may want to mark a few important days on your calendars.
Tuesday, May 17th is Senior Academic Awards Night, and Wednesday, May 25th is Senior Sports Awards Night.
Yes, and the senior trip will take place on May 20th, the same night as the Excellence in Education Banquet at Lebanon Valley College. We'll be back next Friday. For ACDN-TV, I'm Angela Fair.
And I'm Katia Lou. And we are out of here.